Too little short for a stormtrooper.
Huh?
So you're a celebrity who wants to be in a Star Wars movie. Well, one of your best shots is by donning a helmet, a Stormtrooper helmet. In many Star Wars movies and TV shows, popular celebs have gotten the chance to play the iconic Star Wars soldier, including everyone from James Bond to someone heavily involved with the Jurassic Park franchise. Learn about these actors, where you can spot them in the various movies, and how some of their roles were left on the cutting room floor. Ed Sheeran's voice must be more seductive than the Sirens of the deep ocean, because the talented singer seems to get his way onto the set of many epic franchises. Back in 2013, he got to voice the Balladeer in The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. He played a pretty well-hated cameo role on Game of Thrones, and even got animated for an episode of The Simpsons back in 2018. So now he adds another notch to his epic franchise list with a cameo appearance as a Stormtrooper in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Sheeran has kept pretty mum about the whole thing, but a quick montage of footage revealed the singer in his full Stormtrooper outfit, all but officially confirming the role. We've never really had a Stormtrooper sing before, so it'd be interesting to see, but don't count on it, unless there's some type of deleted scene that we don't know about. He's likely just standing among the many other Stormtroopers, living out his fanboy dreams once again. We've all probably written some fan fiction before. Who would win, James Bond or Darth Vader? Well, it nearly became a reality thanks to Star Wars: The Force Awakens and the next great Stormtrooper cameo on our list. The actor in question is none other than Daneil Craig, the modern-day James Bond who swapped his martini glass for a blaster in one of the most memorable Stormtrooper scenes in the entire movie.
What did you say?
As Rey sits tied up in restraints, she decides to get a little persuasive with the guard on hand, bringing back some of that good old Jedi mind tricks to get the job done. It takes a few tries, but the Stormtrooper obliges, freeing Rey and allowing her to escape. The voice was pretty hard to recognize, but shortly after The Force Awakens got released, Craig's role as the trooper was confirmed. Kevin Smith has used his geek fandom and Hollywood fandom to nab a lot of sweet roles over the years. Who knew that Smith could weasel his way into a Star Wars cameo after having Mark Hamill appear in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Despite being known for playing Silent Bob, Smith's voice work helped him nab the role of a Stormtrooper. His cameo appearance is in The Force Awakens, but don't get the pause button ready, because you won't ever spot him. Smith provides a voice only, quickly recording a line to be used in the movie. While he doesn't get to dress up in the Stormtrooper outfit, Smith does say,
We have incoming at 28.6.
"We have incoming at 28.6. There's no word on whether his trooper actually survived or not, but Smith does not reprise his cameo for The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, so we can only really imagine this trooper's fate. While the original Star Wars cast is often treated like big screen royalty, the set of The Last Jedi had actual royalty on hand for filming. Prince William and Prince Harry had a whole different type of formal regalia to wear when they both got dressed up as stormtroopers to film a scene. Shockingly, both princes were completely cut from the movie.
Will wonders never cease?
If you do want to see the scene, then just pick up a copy of the film, because it was included with the deleted scenes. The scene in question sees Finn trying to keep cool when a group of stormtroopers enter the room. The two stormtroopers who flank right behind Finn are actually both princes, doing their best royal soldier stance despite not having any actual lines in the movie. Another trooper in the scene actually did have some lines, and it was another celebrity cameo. The other celebrity cameo that we're talking about? None other than Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy plays the Stormtrooper who initiates some discussion with Finn after recognizing him from their Stormtrooper training days. Now, those would definitely be some fun flashbacks that we'd love to see. The scene is played for pure comedy as we think Hardy's Stormtrooper is about to blow Finn's cover, until the trooper actually thinks he was promoted.
I never took you for captain material.
All of a sudden, Hardy's voice goes full Southern and he delivers a slap to the butt of Finn. Looking back, the scene feels a little too goofy for The Last Jedi. Yes, even goofier looking than Leia flying through space or Luke procuring some green milk. It was a great Tom Hardy moment at least, and the release of the deleted scene allows us to enjoy it whenever we want. The scene also adds to the long list of times that Hardy has acted with his face all covered up. J.J. Abrams loves to include his circle of friends in the films that he makes. Kerry Russell originally starred in Abrams' WB show Felicity, and re-teamed with the director for Mission Impossible 3, along with Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Abrams also has his favorite composers that he loves to work with. While Star Wars is all about John Williams' masterful score, Abrams was able to get his key composer, Michael Giacchino, a role in The Force Awakens. The composer is known for hit soundtracks for shows like Lost, movies like Spider-Man: Far From Home, and a ton of Pixar movies, as well as Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Well, he got to put away his instruments for a bit when Abrams cast him as the Stormtrooper known as FN-3181 in The Force Awakens. As the character, he was tasked with searching Poe, under direct orders from Kylo Ren. Like most Stormtroopers, he became one of the many, disappearing into the world with his whereabouts unknown. Meanwhile, Giacchino continues to thrive in the world of movie music. And while we're all waiting, why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button and the little bell thingy. It really helps us keep the lights on around here. Oh, and also be sure to turn on notifications if you're watching on mobile. You won't regret it. Michael Giacchino and Ed Sheeran weren't the only two people from the music industry to take on the role of a Stormtrooper. According to the credits of Rise of Skywalker, there were two additional troopers who were played by popular acts from the music industry. The first was FN-2802. He was played by famed Radiohead producer Nigel Godrich. Funnily enough, Godrich's FN-2802 may have a twin in the world of Star Wars, because he also played the Stormtrooper FN-9330 in The Force Awakens. The same actor playing two different Stormtroopers? Ha! We smell a theory video coming our way. The other Stormtrooper to keep an eye out for in The Rise of Skywalker is FN-0878. The trooper is played by Donnie Harrison. The singer and composer has already appeared in numerous movies and TV shows. Oh, and he's also the son of Beatles member George Harrison. He got to play the role of a lifetime by donning the Stormtrooper outfit, adding to the long list of famed British actors to take on the role. Back in the 70s, celebrity cameos weren't as popular as they were today, so you didn't really see big actors like Jack Nicholson sneaking to the Star Wars set to play a Stormtrooper. When George Lucas was filming Star Wars, he did rely on his crew and special effects artists to take on some of the roles, including Joe Johnston. Johnston helped develop a lot of the special effects for A New Hope, and his role on the team gave him the chance to don a Death Star Trooper outfit. While a majority of the modern cameos feature established celebs, this is one of those instances where we look back on the early career of an actor or director. In the case of Johnston, he would follow the influence of George Lucas and go on to become an acclaimed director. Over the years, Johnston has directed hits like Jurassic Park 3, the original Jumanji, and Captain America: The First Avenger. He is probably one of the most famous Stormtrooper performers from the original trilogy. Well, at least one step behind the guy who hit his head on the door while marching with other troopers. He is the most famous, hands down. As the production for Rise of Skywalker commenced, we heard all types of rumors about who would be under the white helmets of the Stormtroopers. Well, one of the biggest rumors included famed British chef Jamie Oliver. Oliver's name was often tossed around with Ed Sheeran's, adding more credibility to the idea of Oliver appearing in the movie. And one of the biggest reasons Oliver may have nabbed a coveted role in the new film? The day he decided to walk his daughters to school going full cosplay in a Stormtrooper outfit. The costume was in celebration of the Force Awakens release, and this wasn't the first time that Oliver decided to dress up as a Star Wars character. He has worn the Stormtrooper outfit for family birthday parties and cooking show appearances. He even wore the full Darth Vader costume once. While he's keeping a tight lid on his cameo appearance, give it a few weeks to see if this rumor's actually confirmed, or if it was heated up in the gossip oven just a little too long. We can imagine even just a visit to the Star Wars set would have been an incredible moment for the chef. In the Star Wars animated universe, there are all kinds of Stormtrooper roles and voice actors who take them on. For the Star Wars series Rebels, Freddie Prinze Jr. plays the role of a Jedi known as Kanan Jarrus. Despite taking on the lead role of the show, Prinze Jr. lent his voice acting talent to other characters as well.
Take the prisoner inside for processing.
While a lot of celebrities who appear as Stormtroopers in the live-action films get their own operating numbers, Prinze Jr. was only referred to as Stormtrooper with basic numbers for his voice parts in Rebels.
Interesting.
He began with Stormtrooper number 1 in Rise of the Old Masters, transitioned to Stormtrooper number 4 for the Forgotten Droid, and played Stormtrooper number 2 in Hera's Heroes. Stormtrooper number 2 seems to be the most popular option, as Prinze Jr. returned to the role multiple times in various episodes. It would be cool to connect the animated and live-action Star Wars worlds by having Prinze Jr. play an actual Stormtrooper in the films. but we have plenty of episodes to look back on and enjoy. Due to Kanan's loss in the animated series, Freddy would probably only ever return to future animated shows as a guest Stormtrooper voice. And if you're really enjoying listening to us talk about Star Wars, maybe you'd really enjoy watching some Star Wars. And luckily, you can do that on Disney+. Disney Plus is the streaming platform that has all different kinds of content, including stuff from Star Wars, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and more. You can jump over there right now and check out the hit show The Mandalorian by clicking the link down in the description below to get a free trial. What are you waiting for? Check out Disney Plus today. Wow, what a dream come true for these actors to get to play Stormtroopers. Is cosplay enough for you, or would you want to don the costume for a role in the films? Which one's your favorite cameo? Should the Tom Hardy scene have been cut from The Last Jedi? Well, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to ScreenRant for more great Star Wars content, and thanks for watching.